Hello and welcome to Loop Sessions by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, plus loop sessions, then please subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any future videos. So tonight, we're going to do a loop session. I'm going to start doing these on a regular basis where we feature the Tecsun AN200 loop with a random radio that I've reviewed. Tonight I've chosen the Tecsun R9710. It's an analog receiver. It is AM, FM, shortwave. Pretty cool little radio. Of course we have the AN200 to see what we can do to bring in stations tonight on the medium wave. Now I've read that a loop and a radio like this tend to be better suited during the daytime, and nighttime gets a little difficult. I did some pre-testing and I noticed that it does help at night also, so we'll give it a shot and see what we can hear. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and we'll kind of go over the basics again, and then we'll kind of touch on different things that we didn't in the first Tuner Tips episode where I first introduced this antenna. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me turn the radio on. This radio has a switch on the right side, I believe. Yep. Tuning wheel. You're on the medium wave band, I believe. Volume control. Okay, so the best orientation for your loop antenna is going to be in the facing position, like that, or in the adjacent position. Move this up. Here, it's affecting it. Now to decouple, meaning to remove these from working together, you go to a 45-degree angle. And right here, if I try to tune the antenna, nothing affects the receiver. But moving them back together, you can hear there's something going on. So I'm going to go ahead and decouple and try to find a faint station, and we'll try to tune it in with using the loop antenna. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to move this off the table, and I'll move it back on the table when we need to find that station. Alright, so let's see if we can get something. Here's a good station. Kind of see it going in and out of tune. So this orientation is going to be like this. So we will bring in the loop. I can tell it's nulling it out because it's not tuned. So we're going to go ahead and tune it. Let me just angle this a little bit for you.
See how they do against a team like Toronto or even Boston or even,
cool.
The Pacers or Cleveland.
If we move the loop.
After they, endured a real test, it's going to be, really a test for them. It's going to be a way for them to prove who they really are because Miami's just not the team. Matt Toronto may not even be playing them in the second round.
So you'll notice.
Washington. It's going to be Boston.
Talk about this thing.
Boston, Milwaukee. Yep. I mean, but the point is.
So if you notice, as I bring it back and forth, you can narrow and widen the bandwidth, and sometimes you can null the signal, or, I mean, not null it, but actually, the closer you get, I've read that it kind of defeats the purpose. So certain distances, depending on the size of the radio, make a big difference. A bigger radio requires a greater distance. That's why I'm going to probably feature more of the smaller size, ultra-portable sets when I do this, because the bigger radios are difficult to film. But I will try that in the future at outdoor setting or bigger table. So, but there you go. You saw the difference it made. Huge difference. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to tune in another station. See, that's great. That worked out really good. Okay. Here's another one. It's like old-time radio. Cool. I don't know what they're talking about. That's cool. Alright. That's without the loop. It just livens the radio up. Sorry. I don't think we have to use it on that one.
Everyone looking for great deals on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield and 23rd and Lincoln in Milwaukee.
Local station. It'll just get louder with the loop, probably.
Some music from Arnold Alt and the Texas Troubadours. Here was one of the songs that he had out in
WSM.
1962 on a second single record that enjoyed some success at the time. I played this one. There were lots of gold on WSM.
I have to pull that out real quick because the I've gotten copyright with WSM before, but as you noticed, if you look at that tuning light, it becomes solid. Then when you take it away, it oh, now it's picking up good. But yeah, the loop made a big difference. You heard me tuning it in, really touchy. Also, boom, huge volume boost. I'm really liking this. So let's go ahead and find another station here. I'm gonna just tune out of there. Okay. That was cool. Local 670. Okay, this station, I brought along my CC pocket. There's a time, 10:20 Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. I think this is, whoops, I think this is 690. So we're gonna check it real quick. It is. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get this to come in nicer. And if we don't explore the full band, that's okay. We can always go to the upper bands later. Bring this in. And we're going to do a facing position. I'm going to tune it from back here. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it into the adjacent position. Tends to be a little stronger. I'll take this away. Definitely got a lot of gain. Cool. So 690, get my list here, is a TSN Montreal, Quebec, 763 miles. Cool. Alright. That was fun.
566-2004. 800-566-2004.
This is 700 WLW. I don't think I have to try to loop with this one. This is 720. Sometimes I get 710. I'm just trying. I don't think I am. Yeah. So this is 760. So I think we passed over. Yeah, WJR Detroit. Let's see if we can get Zoomer here, and we'll try with the loop. There it is. So it's kind of coming in hard. Not so good. So we'll bring this in. I'm kind of keeping the volume down because there's music playing. Wow. So there you go. Pretty awesome. Wow. Loop's making a huge difference there. As you notice, I'm going to the adjacent position right away. Tends to be, like I say, the best position for most radios that I've noticed so far. So cool. Yeah, I have to keep moving this off because it's hard for me to pick this up and tune it. It still affects it because you're not at a 45-degree angle anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep bringing it up and down like I'm doing. So let's go ahead and... Okay.
Folks, these are craven politicians.
Through June 10th.
780.
GoodmanTheater.org.
Hey, Mom and Dad, right now, you'll just $2.99 because we get it. Soccer practice.
Oh, I'm not sure what we got here. Maybe 800. So we got 800. This is Windsor, Ontario, 270 miles. CKLW. Another directional this way. We're going to loop in. Now you're trying to line up the horizontal to the middle here, to the middle of the ferrite bar, where you assume it is. And I assume it's right here on this radio. Wow. Huge. Hear that difference? It's just from turning this. Take the loop away. Yeah, wow. I'm really liking this. This loop session is going to be fun. And maybe you guys will pick up a cool radio like this or this antenna. I think it's just a lot of fun to play with and experiment. I thought this radio was a halfway decent performer, but that just really makes this radio shine. Wow. Okay, so I have some inexpensive radios that aren't performing well on AM, and I'm going to have to try those too. So we're going to go ahead and keep going. Oh, this is 800 still, I think. Decided to come in a little clearer here. Okay. I think this is 810. Now when you have a signal where you barely hear it, I don't know if it's worth trying to get it in. We can see. Let's see what happens when we try to bring it static. Wow. Okay, I'll just move that off the back. Maybe I got enough spacing between this radio and the loop. Okay.
Gregorius had the slam.
So this is 830. Let's see. So this is KOA Denver. Nice. KOA Denver. 890 miles. Sounding good on here. Yeah, I'm loving this. Alright. So we'll tune up a few more stations and see if we can get WLW maybe. So this is CJBC, Ontario, yeah, Toronto. Loop's making a huge difference. Loop away. A little far enough away, doesn't affect it. We're going to try to find 870, which is usually right here. There it is. Very quiet. Can you guys hear it? Not if you can. Alright, we're going to try to bring it in.
Head of the DEA, to discuss the nation's
holy cow, that's amazing.
In my special report podcast, we cover the alarming statistics about prescription drug misuse, rising overdoses in America. Find out how you can make a difference this Saturday during DEA's National Prescription Drug Take Back Day from 10 a.m. to 2. Tune in to radio.com for my special report, and to participate this Saturday, visit DEATakeback.com.
The Army National Guard is committed to keeping the country safe and our community secure. Composed of hundreds of thousands of citizen soldiers from all walks of...
Cool. Alright, so 870 is New Orleans. And it's definitely 870. And WL, that is about, oh, how far away is that on my list? 865 miles. So yay, this old Texan's rocking with that loop. Okay. So we'll just go, trying to think, oh, 880. I think this is 880, let me just check. Nope. Okay, this is 880.
Suggesting a new round of negotiations. That concept of a new deal negotiated with lots of different regional players suggests that where this may land is that the United States stays within the new deal, but agrees to the...
So you notice how I draw the radio away and it kind of narrows up the bandwidth, and you bring it in and it kind of widens it. And sometimes you get more noise. Cool. So that's 880 CBS, WCBS, New York City, 750 miles. Sweet. So we'll just tune up one more station, and we'll call it an evening with the R9710. Let's see, let me just move that out of the way there, so we can find a faint station and get call letters. There's another one where it sounds like there's two stations in one. Cool. Probably a Detroit station. I'm gonna look it up real quick. So we're at 940. So cool. Alrighty, so we made it up to about 1,000. Pretty cool. All right. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. All right. So there we go. There's a little bit of a fun loop session between the Tecsun R9710 and the Tecsun AN200. Like I said, I'm going to try to do these every so often. You guys are going to have fun watching these. I know you guys want to see some radios perform. Right now, I've noticed that the analog radios really perform well with the loop, and some of my digital radios, like the 310 and that, they just don't seem to make a huge difference. You don't see it as drastically as far as notching it and that, probably because DSP. But I do notice sometimes that the signal strength increases. So if you want to see a digital one, I'll try it, but it may not be as exciting of a difference as you saw with the analog radio. But let me know in the comments below what radio you think would be a neat pairing between the two, and I'll give it a go. Try to keep it maybe on the ultra portable side. I'm entertaining the idea of my R9012, my R909, my Sony P26. Let's see, I'm trying to think of some other ones, that you can get still, new radios. I'm going to focus on radios that you can purchase, now, not antiques or vintage radios yet. Because people might want to go, hey, I want to see how that loop works with a new radio that I own, and I want to get those out of the way first. So give me some ideas, guys. That'd be awesome. If you like this, you like the loop sessions, big thumbs up, hit the like button. You can see the differences and what's happening. And every time we do the loop session, I'll kind of add a little bit extra information about loops and their purpose, and kind of give you some more in-depth information about how things are notched, adjacent, how there's quotients and different things that are involved with this. So it's a lot of fun and a lot of science involved too. So great. Subscribe if you're new. If you love loop sessions, if you love reviews on new radios, classic radios, I do it all. I build kits. Everything's on this channel that you could think of with radios or radio related items, and soon to be new items. I'm trying to kind of branch out a little bit and have some fun and entertain a couple other items that typically you don't normally would see on a radio show, but you might kind of work with the radio. So we'll talk about that soon. So keep watching. All right, guys, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.